Well, here we are, and only a week to go until Rosh Hashanah, another New Year's. In past years, we'd be preparing our shopping lists for the big dinners next week and making sure that we have the right outfit to come to synagogue in and gather together as a community for services. It's always a big day. Now, things, of course, will not be the same this year, but this year we will still be gathering, and I am filled with an excitement and an expectation that lets me know that there is still so much to look forward to. As we were finalizing our services for the holidays over the past few weeks, I've had an opportunity to look at all the videos sent in by our community members, Torah readers, Haftarah readers, shofar blowers, reading, singers, New Year's greetings, all recorded in dining rooms and offices, a few here in the sanctuary. Such a wonderful mix. And I can't even begin to tell you how happy it makes me. I, of course, like so many of you, have spent the past few months feeling a bit separated from this community. And honestly, I was a bit unsure about what these holidays would bring. But I can tell you, I feel as we prepare for these unique experiences this year, with 1 week to go, I am so unbelievably proud, so happy to be part of this incredible and unique community, and so honored that I get to be your rabbi. Now, I know no matter how much positivity we're able to hold on to, many of us have some disappointment that we're missing out on that powerful experience of sitting together in this holy space, of hugging our friends and saying hi to those we may not have even seen since last year. That powerful feeling of singing a familiar melody, floating along with a room full of voices, or sitting quietly along with others and listening to the haunting words of Kol Nidre. We will not have it like this year. But I can say, because I know it's true, that a different power and a different strength will be here this year. We may have to do a bit more to create this new holy space together, but I know we can do it. Now, yes, it could have been possible to meet in person, as the Orthodox synagogues in town are doing, but especially at the time when we started planning all of this months ago, this simply was not feasible. Like nearly every other Reform, Reconstructionist, and many conservative synagogues in the US and Canada, we are staying online this year simply because we can, and because we believe it is the safest choice for us all. And even more, I believe it allows us to hold on to the fullness of the holiday experience, the participation, the singing, and the calm, in a way that simply would be more challenging if we held it in person. No need for masks. You can sing and participate as loud and as often as you'd like. And we won't have to tell you to leave the building as soon as we're done. Kids, older folks, and families, people unable to leave their homes, people from all over the world, Canada, the US, Israel, Brazil, all of us, that will be the Dorshei Emet community this year. Yes, it is a new way to do things, but if we're open to the experience, I believe it can be just as rewarding, in a hopefully once-in-a-lifetime way that will stay with us for much longer than the few hours that we'll gather. Dorshei Emet, our community, has been around now for 60 years. 60 years. When the community was founded by Rabbi Levi Becker, there was no building, there was no full-time rabbi, no fully catered kiddushes, no social hall. When the first building was built in the late 1960s, things changed a bit. But as so many people have told me, it never lost its Hamishness. People worked together, leading services and programs, cooking and cleaning, moving the chairs to magically turn the sanctuary in the one-room shul house into the social hall. The community stood out because it was led and strengthened from the group up, made strong by the community and guided by the wisdom and vision of its members. Our community, of course, has changed so much since that time. We have a building, a kitchen, a sanctuary, and a social hall, and a new, young rabbi. But here's what's the same, and what so many have felt over these past few months. We are still special, and we shine in our uniqueness because of you and all that you bring to this community. Every person, not just the regulars we see often, but every single Dorshei Emet member and supporter who has decided to be part of this community that honors their way of being Jewish and is able to give back just by being yourself. This is what has kept us going so strong. Now, this high holidays will be a time to remember, but it is above all an opportunity to celebrate with pride all that makes us who we are. We have done things Dorshei Emet style for 60 years now, creative, inclusive, participatory, flexible, and relevant. And let me tell you, there is no pandemic that is going to stop us from doing the same this year. As I've said before, I do hope that I will see you online for our services this year. And if not, I hope that you will find your own meaningful way of connecting with the holidays on your own terms. But please don't forget in this new year that we are here. We exist because of you. Let us all enter this holy time with the joy and the strength that we all deserve. Shana Tova, and see you soon. And after so many months of doing everything on Zoom, these high holidays, I will finally get to wear a suit.